Hello and welcome to Signature TV News Highlights for this Wednesday. I am Damilola Abudu. The Executive Secretary, Katsina Emergency Management Agency, Babangida Nasamu, said the state recorded 34,970 disasters from January to September 2020, including fire incidents, rainstorm, flooding, and banditry. He made the statement when briefing newsmen about the activities of the agency. Nasamu added that 333 cases of fire incidents and 10,217 cases of rainstorm and windstorm were reported to the agency during the period. Nasamu further stated that about 24,170 cases of banditry were recorded at Jibia, Batsari, Safana, Danmusa, Kankara, Faskari, Sabuwa, and Dandome local government areas of the state. He maintained that the rainstorm rendered thousands of victims homeless, adding that 3,250 cases of flood disasters were recorded. Nasamu, however, said that government donated 52.9 million naira to victims of the disasters and 9.6 million naira on the maintenance of those at the internally displaced persons camps. Obinna Onuka, a 29-year-old commercial motorcycle rider who is a victim of SARS brutality, on Tuesday told the Abia State Panel on police brutality the SARS men shot him and later demanded 200,000 naira for his release. Onuka, who demanded 100 million naira as compensation, narrated that around 11:39 a.m. on September 14, 2020, he was asleep with his son, his wife, and his mother when he heard the noise at his Amuke or Hafia residence. The noise, he said, came closer when some people scaled the fence and broke open the residence of his landlord, who lives in Lagos. Onuka said on opening the door, he noticed that the people were SARS men, adding that they shot him in the arm. He said the operatives pushed his mother, who was suffering from stroke, collected her phone and money, and demanded he paid 200,000 naira for his freedom. The panel chairman, Honorable Justice Sunday Imo, retired, adjourned the matter to December 8th. The All Progressive Congress in Rivers State assaulted the plan by the state government to demolish Ikoku Market for the construction of the 7th flyover in the state capital, which would traverse Azikiwe Street to Ikoku Market area in Maitu, Diobu, Port Harcourt. The opposition party in the state pointed out that such a move would destabilize the traders at the spare parts market. The party, in a statement by the spokesman Ogbonna Onwuke, said appropriate steps were not being taken to relocate the traders. Onwuke said that the government should give the traders a little more time to move to Irebe, where the government has created an alternative for them to stay, although the place is not ready in terms of security and the provision of other infrastructure required to receive the affected traders. The Borno State Senator Ali Indume has spent a second night at the Kuje prison, where the Federal High Court Judge Justice Okon Abang directed that he should be held. Indume was remanded in prison for his inability to produce the former chairman of the defunct Pension Reform Task Team, Abdulrasheed Maina, who was said to have jumped bail. Justice Abang, prompted by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's prosecuting counsel, Muhammad Abubakar, ruled on Monday that Ndume should be remanded in prison until he either produced Maina or had the 50 million naira bail bond paid into the Federation account. But the Senator has appealed against the remand order by the Federal High Court in Abuja. Ndume, through his legal team led by Marcel Oru, filed 12 grounds of notice of appeal at the Court of Appeal in Abuja on Tuesday. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo says government at all levels must fight illegal felling of trees and poaching in the country to protect the forest and its resources from extinction. Obasanjo spoke on Tuesday in Ibadan at the 42nd Annual Conference of Forest Association of Nigeria, which coincided with the 50th anniversary of the association. Our president advised the federal government to harness, document, and advance the innumerable benefits of our forests in solving contemporary health issues. Minister of Environment, Dr. Mohammed Abubakar, who said the federal government was reviewing policy on governance and management of forests and its resources, warned against overexploitation of forests and its resources in order to avert possible outbreak of pandemic. The United States plans to distribute 6.4 million doses of Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine in the first week after it is cleared for emergency use, which is likely next month. A committee of the Food and Drug Administration meets on December 10 to decide whether to give consent to the medicine, which the U.S. confronted by soaring numbers of deaths and new cases. General Gustave Pena, Chief Operations Officer of the government's Operation Warp Speed, said about 40 million doses of vaccine would be available by the end of December. Pfizer vaccine has ultra-cold long-term storage requirements of -70 degrees Celsius, and the company has developed special containers with dry ice to keep it cool for up to 15 days. The federal government of Nigeria will issue recommendations for who should be prioritized in distributing the vaccine when it comes. The second wave of COVID-19 is predicted to go up at this time of the year. Please do well to stay safe, maintain physical and social distance, and wear your face masks while going about your daily activities. That's the Signature TV News highlight. On behalf of my producer, Obamanu Marvelous, stay tuned for the Signature 30 minutes later in the evening. Thank you for watching. I am Damilola Abudu.